Hello, everyone. Uh, the viewers and the subscribers all over the world. Hope you are all doing great in every area and aspect of your lives. The topic before me today is if you want to have rest of mind in this life, I want to tell you the secret for you to have rest of mind in this life. I will start with this very issue. What is that issue? I call it the problem of wants. WANT. Our wants. There is difference between our needs and our wants. When we are talking of wants, that means we are talking of uh, the necessity. What is necessary for us to have that without it we cannot be. For an instance, when we are talking of our needs, we have biological needs like what to eat, what to drink is our biological need. God created us in a way that without these biological needs, we cannot survive. That is eating and drinking. That is biological need. Another thing that is, I can call it, is part of our needs, though it may not be biological needs, but it is our need. It is the clothes that we use to cover our body. The clothes that we will use to cover our naked. There is no how we can live in this life without eating and drinking. That is why we call it biological need. Then another need is the shelter, the clothes to put on to cover our body. It's another need for our life. Another need for our life is that is what I mentioned last. I said our shelter. That is where we will be living, where we will be dwelling. That means we are talking of home, house, or anything we can call it, where to be hidden, where to be dwelling, where to be living. So that means that the first biological need to our body is water and food, what to eat and what to drink. Then another need for us to live is the clothes to cover our body. After that, under a shelter for us to be dwelling. That is building of house. Either we build it or we rent it. We must be under one roof. Apart from these three basic needs, every other thing, they are wants. They are wants. And that is where our problem lies. Every man on earth always wants to become something, always wants to achieve something, always wants to reach a particular stage, place, post in life, and that is where we are having problem. Let me give you an example. Our first grandmother, I'm talking of our mother in the Garden of Eden, Eve, there was no any problem with them, with their creator. There was no sin until when the devil came in and tempted our grandmother Eve with this problem of want. When Satan begins to be having interaction with Eve, you will notice that when it got to the stage of you will become like God, that is where the man with the flesh, we are carrying flesh. That is where our flesh grabbed that statement from Satan, that if you do this thing that God said we should not do. So God did not want us to become what He is. Do you understand what I mean? Now, immediately Eve had that statement, and we should not forget that it is in our blood to be always want to become something. Always wants to become something. And devil told Eve that if you eat this fruit, you will become like God. The reason why God told you that you should not eat it is God does not want you to become like Him. That is the beginning of man's problem in the Garden of Eden. And since then, this problem of want, we want. I want to become a president. I want to become a governor. I want to buy this. I want to have this. After you buy this one, another one will be in our heart to purchase, to achieve. After we attain a particular post or stage in life, we will still be demanding for I want to become another thing. And this problem of we always want, that is what is giving us problem. And the problem there is no one can satisfy this problem. This spirit of wants, no one can satisfy it. Because if you want a particular stage, after reaching that particular stage, that spirit will still tell you that you should be able to go beyond this stage, and you begin to be pursuing that another stage. After reaching that stage, the spirit will still be keeping telling you that you should be always testing for another higher post in life. Now, listen. When the word of God says what we just need is the food and the water, that is our biological need. Then other two needs are the clothes to cover our body. Then the third one is to be under a particular roof. That is the house. Is either big or small. Is either expensive one or not. We just have to be under one roof. Assuming our pursuing in life just stop in these three particular needs, how are we going to be tempted in all the areas where devil is making us to be going contrary to the will of God, and to be doing all the evils that we are seeing in this world? Then you will need to ask me, are we not going to have other things except eating and drinking and putting on clothes.